Okay. Still living in the loser's bracket. Round 5 overall here. We're against Miss Arias, who is on Chalice also. So another Chalice deck here. We do have a Flyer and Protect, which is nice, but the start's a little slow. We don't really get to leverage this initiative of this hands, which has me nervous. Though if I draw a Sigil, this hand's real good. I don't like hands that have initiative that can actually, like, abuse it. This hand's also slow, but at least we're not wasting any cards or anything like that. Seraph with Disciple into stand is good. I would really love it if I was on the play, though, and I could, like, have this stand up going into their Harsh Rule turn. I like the Awakened Student draw as well. Vanquish, not very good in this matchup. It's eventually alive once they have their Chalice rolling. But again, the build we're up against does not have any Parliaments. At least this one has 0 main deck. It looks like they have a Desert Marshal, so they'll silence this to keep it from growing. Of course, Stand Together will buff it back up to something resembling powerful. Alright, they've got a decent start here. Don't think I want to offer this trade, as tempting as it is. I'm just going to go with the Seraph here. And wow, they've got more ambush units, either Scorpion Wasp or Wisdom or more Desert Marshal. So that's a really powerful synergy that Chalice gets to take advantage of. It's just like all these different fast spells. We are doing something similar in that we have Stand Together, Desert Marshal, Protect, Finest Hour. They've got to play a guessing game with our fast/ambush spells as well. Yeah, being on the play would have been really nice here, because then I'd get to hold up Stand Together for a bit better of a board than just 2 units. I'm going to have some tough decisions to make here. Sarius looks to also have some tough decisions going on. Does nothing. Okay. So, like, ideally I go Disciple into Overseer into Stand Together. That is what I want to do here. I guess I swing with this, see if they've got a Wasp. I mean, I could not attack. They're holding up 4, and, like, if they're going... Let me see here, they've got... If they have Desert Marshal, then I'm kind of forced to Stand Together. I'm not necessarily forced to, though. I like this attack. It's just about as clean of an attack as I'm going to get here. It is a little odd that they played nothing. But not super weird. They have more fast spells than ambush units. It's not that crazy. Alright, yep, there's a Wasp out of their hand. So, we're going to have to deal with Wasps at some point anyways. Although I could have gone for, like, the Seraph with Stand Together, try and get to 8 power. But they have so many ways to pop Aegis, I don't think it's that good of an idea. I think rather we'll just reload like this. Go Tinker Overseer next turn, swing, stand. Okay, well, we're not swinging with these, but we're still swinging with this.
Rule number 1, don't drop your tools.
Just got to decide if I want to use stand as a, like, to push through 1 damage here. I think I'm going to hold it up as more of like a gotcha, unless they're not main decking Backlash. That'd be the one reason not to. Yeah, they're not main decking Backlash, so we'll hold it up here. This might compel them to Harsh Rule now. It is a tax to hold this up. I might still do it just end of turn here. Yeah, it's enough of a tax that it's worth doing here. Yeah, alright, we could have still kept holding it up, apparently. I wonder if it's worth sacrificing a unit here. Alright, there's another Wasp. I just have 2 out of 3 Wasps drawn this game. Not much I can do about that. It's not really any good reason to play this Initiate here. Just exposes it to unnecessary stuff. Wow, and they have a Desert Marshal. Okay, so they're gonna... Jeez. That is... Double Scorpion Wasp, double Desert Marshal is a very good draw.
Which would you like?
Protect is nice, though. A 3/3 flyer is still not quite as much pressure as I'd like. Actually, I'm going to play this initiate. There's going to be situations where I wish I already had this out. Now that they've built up their board more, like, it's going to be a cost for them to also harsh this, where before it wasn't. I might just lose this race. They have enough life gain. Okay, yeah.
Listen.
So I don't really have a way of dealing with this unless I draw... I don't know what. Alright. So now we default into Seraph with Protect mode.
I bring you aid.
So they're down 2 silences. They only have 2 more. This is out of Vanquish range.
It's written right here.
I will probably just protect this on end step. Because if I draw an 8th power, I just want to start using this. Alright, I don't. But now we're attacking them from a lot of angles. I get to silence this, dominate the skies. They don't have all 3 of their wasps. If they harsh rule here, I have 9 attack on board. So that's kind of not great for them. That's actually 11 attack on board now. Alright, they got Chalice activations. That's fair. So if we draw power, that's good. If we don't draw power, also fine. I could have vanquished this. I don't see the point in it, really. Especially, they could play a flyer and I can Finest Hour vanquish that if I want to. Alright, that also is fine. Would I rather... Let's see here. They're at 10, so I could Desert Marshal... Let's see here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. This has Overwhelm, but this is a 1/5. I would silence it, though. This would die. I would have 6 in the air. Would I rather use Desert Marshal or Finest Hour is the question here. And I think I'd rather use Desert Marshal.
Think you can escape me?
I think. I think that's better for me. Well, we have another Desert Marshal. Okay. There's no way to get lethal there. So they get to draw some more cards. But again, Harsh Rule's not really an out for them. Just because I have so many Aegis units. That'll kill it no matter what, right? 7 damage. Okay.
Unleash the storm.
This is still lethal by itself, so we'll go with that. So yeah, we didn't draw a lot of our flyers, but we drew enough, right? We just drew enough to get us that first game. So we basically already have a Chalice deck built for Game 2, or a sideboard built for Chalice Game 2, because we played against Chalice earlier. So the plan is to just run this. As we saw, we had Vanquish that whole game, never had a reason to use it. That's why I'm going to just play Combrei Healers over it, because at least they're threats. Maybe they make my flyers somehow harder to deal with. This opponent is at least playing 1 Parliament, so like, that's maybe a reason to play Vanquish, but again, we just really want to silence their flyers and not have a dead card like Vanquish in hand. At least Combrei Healer is a 2/5, potentially a 4/7 or even bigger with Obelisk, so it can still attack. And that's good for us. So we'll send out the challenge. He might not be ready yet, but I'll see you in the next round. Or game. God, why do I keep saying round? Okay, game 2 against Miss Arias. We are up a game, so if we win this one, we're in. We're into the top 8. I actually like this hand. Tinker Overseer backed up by 2 protects. It's really weak to Scorpion Wasp, but it's pretty good just with everything else.
Time quickens.
Like, it's just really nice pressure. I get to go like, it's a hand with a plan. I get to get my Justice Source, immediately protect my Tinker Overseer, turn into a 4/4 flying protect. It's just really, really clean. And I like cleanliness.
Rule number 1, don't drop your tools.
So, almost no matter what, I will be protecting this Tinker Overseer here. Yeah, we'll just do it now. Second Obelisk, not ideal. Do I want to swing with this? I really need the power. Even if I Combre Healer it, they can still silence it. I don't think it's worth attacking with. I think I might just have to use Protect to save this. Alright.
Close your eyes. Listen.
I'll diversify my threats here. They do actually have the Desert Marshal. Okay, they just are doing it end step, so that does hurt. Oh no, they choose to pop this Aegis. Interesting. They didn't realize I missed a power that turn, and that's lucky for us. Boy. I think I just need to be efficient with my power here and get an Obelisk down. It means this is going to be in Vanquish range, and it's my only flyer. But it also means I get to, like... Well, I already get to attack with the healer. Nah, I just like this too much. Sets up my future flyers better, too. It's just, these are so hard to get out of hand. I realize I have the Protect, but... Like, this next turn, if I don't draw a power, I probably won't play Obelisk, just because I probably won't. That means I hopefully don't draw another 4-drop. But, like, if I take a turn off to Protect there, and then I play Obelisk, and they just have Scorpion Wasp anyways, it just feels bad. I think just... Even though I want to focus on my flyers, it's not like this Combre Healer's nothing. And it's just so much damage there that I'm guaranteed to get in that it's hard to pass up on it. See, this is good. This is a good draw. That is better than playing an Obelisk here. In fact, I could have even offered this trade. They wouldn't have taken it. They would have had no units in play. But now, this is 10, 11 in the air because of how Obelisk works. Alright. So they slow rolled a Justice Sigil, or they just drew it. I'm not sure which, but... Huh.
Time quickens.
I definitely needed to hold up Protect, and I think it was correct to play Owl and present basically lethal. They didn't have a second Justice yet. If they have double Harsh Rule, this is going to be a little tough, but at least we have double Obelisk. Although, actually, no, I won't be able to play this Obelisk. Oh, that's rough. Alright, Wisdom's a decent sign for us. Certainly a decent sign. Alright, so we're not going to have lethal here. We're going to get them to 2. But we get this Obelisk out of hand. We force them to chump block with their Acolyte, so it denies them a card draw. Both of these units are lethal. And even if they deal with this, I can play Overseer next turn. It'll be a 4/4 flyer, and we do the same song and dance. Alright, well, they're still dead. Alright, we get there. Into the top 8. Into the top 8. We are Vanquishers of Chalice, because we don't play Vanquish. So, there we go. That is it for the rounds today. I'll be playing in day 2. There we go. I'll see you when I see you, YouTubers and all that. Woo, King of the Losers bracket.